It's really lovely outside, and we've been enjoying the city. Got in late last night, so thank you so much for having us. This is a poem that I wrote in our workshop today. It's called Ode to the First White Girl I Loved. I was in kindergarten and I did not know English, so I could not talk without being ridiculed. And the teacher did not want me in her class. She was white too. She said, I do not know how to teach someone who only speaks Spanish. And the kids did not want me in their class, and they were white too, and black. They said, we don't know how to be friends with someone who only speaks Spanish. And I was the only Mexican, and I only spoke Spanish. I watched a lot of TV, and everyone was white and rich. My family was poor and Mexican. My family only spoke Spanish, and in school I felt so lonely, and my loneliness would walk home with me. My loneliness held my hand as I crossed streets. My loneliness spoke Spanish, like my family. And this is how I learned to equate my family with loneliness. How I learned to hate my family. How I learned to hate being Mexican. And I watched a lot of TV, and everyone was rich and white. And what I wanted was to grow up and be rich and white and speak English. On shows like Seinfeld or Friends. On shows with laugh tracks, big hair, and cardigans. And what I wanted was friends to walk home from school with me. And what I wanted was a teacher to give me gold stars like the other kids. And what I wanted was to stop eating welfare nachos with government cheese. And it was kindergarten. And I loved all the white girls in my class. Robin and Crystal and Jen and all of the white girls whose names I've forgotten. I wanted to kiss them. I thought kisses were magic. And I hoped I could learn English through a kiss. That I could run my hands through their hair and find a proper accent. I loved white girls as much as I hated being lonely and Mexican. Lord, I am a 25-year-old man and sometimes still a 5-year-old boy, and I love black women and Latina women, and I tell them in Spanish how beautiful they are, and they are more beautiful and lovely than all of the white women in the world. I tell them in Spanish how lonely it is to live in English, and they answer with the remix of my name. Yo sé, yo sé, yo sé. Thank you guys.